Discover Mongolia Forum 2018 Minerals and Mining Business Summit.
Thank you, Mr. Dunsub, for the very kind words. It's great to see the faces in the crowd, both local and those who have travelled internationally to be here today, so thank you for taking the time. As mentioned, the topic for today's conversation, for me at least, is location, teams and targets, and I'll try and stick to that theme. The usual customary disclaimers for forward-looking statements, which I'll leave. Location. So where is Kincora? We're located in the southern Gobi. Everyone in the room will be quite familiar with Oyu, which is obviously the flagship project in the region. But also within this belt is Mac's project, 7 Savago, a $1 billion construction project. This is Kincora's ground in orange. You can see the other licences here, and I'll come to some of the important ones in a second, outlined in grey. This is the activities that's taking place in the belt. It's great to see a number of groups resuming drilling, resuming exploration, because only with drilling we find the next generation of discoveries. To put this belt into perspective, from a very crude perspective, this area here in blue is the same landmass in this area in blue, which is northern Chile. The point being, copper porphyries generally happen in clusters in established mineralised belts and generally don't happen in isolation. Here in northern Chile, you've got over 10% of the world's copper produced. But if you go back 30, 40 years, there was mainly a handful of old mines. After many years of systematic exploration, you've now got over 10, 15 producing mines. This area, copper production's peaked and now it's declining. Mongolia, who knows? As we heard from Amanda, only 5 years worth of production from OT. Very limited, systematic, detailed, modern exploration. But that said, Mongolia already has been an extremely important contributor to global copper porphyry discoveries. In that 10 years before the windfall profit tax, you had a number of discoveries that were recognised. So much so that it was about 9% of the contained metal discovered over that period globally. As this chart also shows, exploration is difficult. Copper exploration is difficult. There haven't been any recognised new discoveries since 2014, according to this leading group. The increase in copper price hasn't led to new discoveries. It's well recognised that copper exploration is getting more difficult. You have to go undercover, you have to look at new jurisdictions. Consensus from most of the majors is that there will be a supply deficit at some point. For BHP, they're only looking for petroleum and for copper. They're not exploring for other minerals. In the last week, you've seen BHP secure a stake in SolGold, which is a very prospective early-stage copper explorer in Ecuador. You've seen an excellent copper exploration project in Serbia get bought out by the Chinese. There is this structural challenge to the industry. Just quickly, from a relative perspective, and we'll draw into this in a second, what we're trying to do at Bronze Fox, hopefully this field season, may see us be the first discovery in the industry at this sort of scale since 2014. So moving on to team. We've got our exploration directors that are very experienced. They found tier 1 copper porphyries elsewhere. They've come to Mongolia because they want to try and do it again. They understand and believe in the potential of this belt and a number of other prospective belts. You'll hear other juniors talking about other commodities, other very prospective projects in other jurisdictions. It's not just the southern Gobi. In terms of board, we've got an experienced board, a couple of expats who have been here for a significant period of time. In terms of team, we've got an excellent team of local geologists who are very experienced and very loyal and hardworking. They're benefiting from seeing international best practices and teaching our juniors that. So this is our project pipeline. We're trying to systematically explore across the dominant position that we've got in our belt. Part of that will be successful, part of that won't be successful. In the last year, we've already drilled some targets that have been downgraded. You quite often see that in exploration. But at the same time, we've seen some projects advance. And this, for Copper Junior, and touching on the point that Headley made earlier, is really where Copper Juniors add value. You prove a concept, you have a target, you have success, and hopefully that's where you create value for shareholders. What are our targets? As mentioned, Bronze Fox, we've got a very large independent target that's been defined from some consultants. We last drilled this particular target in 2012 and had some quite encouraging results. We've got some new targets benefiting from significant work that has been done since 2012 that we're looking to drill this field season. East Southern Savaga, we secured this from a merger we did in 2016 with a company called Ibex. That licence is 12 kilometres away from the Max 7 Savaga project. Never had a drill hole put into it. We've done a number of work, including drilling and geophysics, that has identified 4 targets that we want to refine and look to drill this field season. Just this morning we had some geophysicists from Canada come over to commence the field season program at this target. Our corporate summary, I won't go into this in detail, but the key point being is that last year we were able to undertake significant capital raising with a couple of good institutional investors that also believe that this region has great potential for new discoveries. We had some corporate issues that we've transitioned through and a stronger board and stronger shareholder register in place as a result of that, and hopefully we've seen our share price stabilise and heading the right way again, with exploration being the focus again. So in terms of Kincora, the overhang in the corporate side of things has been resolved. We're in a good foothold to move forward. We've got a team who have found Tier 1 copper porphyries in the past and are looking to employ the same approaches that have been successful internationally in the belt that we now have the dominant position in. We are undertaking the first modern systematic exploration across this belt. The last real district exploration was probably undertaken by BHP when they had the joint venture with BHP across here in the mid-2000s. There's been significant advances in exploration techniques since then. And our 2 more advanced projects that are in that sweet spot for maximising value for shareholders, we're focusing on advanced drilling at Bronze Fox. I guess from a pure perspective, it could be seen potentially as an analogue as Karmatai, which has had much more exploration and some extremely good results. And previously, when we were drilling in this area in 2012, we're refocusing this year on Bronze Fox. The company had a 40 or 50 million market cap. We're also looking for the first time to try and find the preserved porphyry that we believe sits around the 7 Savaga complex. We're undertaking regional exploration, trying to work that portfolio up the value curve. Some of that will be dropping ground, some of that will be looking to pick up ground. And at the same time, we've got a project generation team that's looking across Mongolia, looking for other opportunities, looking for more projects, because this country is very well endowed with geological potential. A lot of that potential is early stage, and at this stage, without many copper majors or other majors here, it's a great opportunity for the juniors to try and pick up and work those projects to that next stage of development. So that's a brief introduction to Kincora. Love any interested people. We've got a booth next door. Please call by, ask any questions from the team, and very pleased to, I guess, reintroduce Kincora to everyone in the room. We have been here, as mentioned before, since 2012, but I guess we've had a lot of transitions in the last year and now looking to resume and ramp up exploration activities. So thank you everyone for taking the time.
Discover Mongolia Forum 2018 Minerals and Mining Business Summit.